Okay, hi, welcome to Brenda Banning Fitness and Therapy. My name is Brenda, and today we are going to be doing a tapping sequence and movement sequence to help with lymphatic drainage for our overall health, building our immune system, and bringing that vitality back into our daily living. This is something you can do every single day. Make sure that you're staying in your comfort zone. I have a chair handy for some of our single leg work. We're going to be standing for the whole series of exercises. So when we talk about the lymphatic system, we're going to start at the collarbones. The lymph drains up, it comes down from our head. We have a lymphatic system in our head as well. So we're going to start at the collarbones, go up into the head, and then work our way down. And you're going to feel great afterwards. I really recommend doing this on a regular basis. I've been doing it for a long time and I just love it. So I'm going to share it with you today. Okay? So we're going to start with our nice soft fingers and we're going to be tapping at the collarbones. You can take some nice deep belly breaths as we're doing this. Put a smile on your face. We're having fun. There we go. And then we're going to pull on the ears. So if you're short on time, you can just do like 8 repetitions of each thing. If you've got longer, you can take longer with each section as you choose. So I'm just pulling on my ears and my earlobes. This really helps our nervous system, calming everything down. And we're going to do some tapping on the head. So my soft fingers tapping on the top of my head. Breathing deeply. There we go. And then just in front of, between your eyebrows here, there we go. We're going to go around the eyes to the outsides. So we're following the ocular bone here down below. And come along the nose. There we go. And go towards the ears, down to the jaw. There we go, back and forth. We have a lot of lymph nodes in the face. Good. And let's go around the ears and we're going to do the back of the head. Down along the sides of the neck. There we go, good. And come back to those collarbones. Now we're going to incorporate some movement. We're going to put the fingers on the shoulders, wherever's comfortable. If your fingertips don't quite reach, that's okay. We're just gonna do some nice elbow circles, getting the shoulders moving, moving the collarbones. Wanna get that moving. There we go. And backwards, up, back, and around. Good, again, stay in your comfort zone. We're just getting things moving. There we go. Good, and then bring your arms back down. Arms straight out. We're gonna pull them back and then round forward. Squeeze and push away. So we're mobilizing the spine here, but we're really moving those collarbones. That's it, the clavicle. Good work. Good. Fingertips back to the shoulders. Just start some slight gentle rotations. Eyes are gonna follow, okay? So my eyes follow as long as you don't get dizzy, as long as this is comfortable. Nice deep breathing. Good, and back to center. Good work. Next, we have some head turns. So again, staying in your comfort zone, turning to one side and then the other. We're pumping and getting things moving. So much gets jammed up in the neck. So many people hold tension in their neck. Their nervous system gets locked on fight, flight, and freeze. Their vagus nerve gets locked on because of tension up in the neck. So we're loosening that off. Good, and back to center. Well done. Next, we have some tapping again, and we're gonna use our fingertips and we're gonna tap up and down our sternum. Go. And we're going to do what's called a thymus thump. So your thymus gland is right here, part of your lymphatic system. And we're just going to tap on that. Great for your immune system. Good. Now we're going to move to the armpits with some tapping. So you can cup your hand, tap the armpit. Other side. Now we're going to come to the crease of the where the elbow bends. There we go. Other side. And then we're going to just tap down the arm. Raise your arm, and we're tapping from the karate chop side of the hand all the way down. We're bringing that down. Let's do 3 of those. 2, 1 more. Good. Other side. Let's chop out to the fingertips. Raise the arm. Chopping down to the armpit. Down to the armpit. We're bringing all that lymph drainage back in. Good. And now we're going to take our hand, and I want you just to really scrape across, like your hand is a rake, scrape across your rib cage. Get that woken up. You're going to feel warm after this too. You're going to feel vitalized. There we go. Good. And now we're going to do something that we call in Qigong, knocking on the doors of life. So nice relaxed arms. You're going to rotate through the hips and the ribs. And then you're just going to let your hands tap across your waist. So the back of my hand taps across my low back. And the front hand is going to be tapping along the side of my ribs. Nice deep breaths. So we've got some spinal rotation here. We're waking up the organs, massaging the organs. We're also tapping on some important acupuncture points for vitality. A lot of lymph nodes are in the abdomen, in the intestinal area. So we want to make sure that that's all woken up. Good. And then slow that down. Good. And we're going to resume our tapping. And what we're going to do is just make soft little fists. And we're going to tap from our sternum all the way down. Let's go up and down a few times here. Good. People get a lot of bloating in their stomachs, and oftentimes it's lymphatic block that's blocked and backed up and stagnant. So we want to make sure that's moving. And now if you come to your left, my right, that's your spleen. And then you're going to go to your right, and you're going to tap on your liver. And let's do some whole circles now. Up and around. So you're going clockwise on your body. So lymph is often backed up and becomes stagnant in the back. People have back pain. It's because it's not draining in the front, and we want that to drain. So if it gets backed up here, then it pushes the stagnation to the back. You get back pain, okay? Just a few little pointers along the way. Okay, so we've knocked on our abdomen, and now we're going to go back to karate chopping. So the sides of your hand, and I'm just going to make a little pulsing movement here with my legs. Good. We're chopping the groin. There's a big femoral artery here, and there's also lymph nodes here that we want to make sure they're woken up. Good. And from there, let's chop down the inner thigh. And then when you get to the knee, turn your hands so that you're cupped again, and I want you to tap against the backs of your knees. That's another big location for the lymph nodes. Good. All right. So now we're going to back to some movements. We're going to do hip circles. So feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. And we're going to really get some movement going since we've woken this torso up. Let's get some spirals, soft knees. Good, and the other direction. That's the way. Nice job. So there's variations with this too. I'll show you a few of those. So now we're going to bring our feet together, and it's going to be a very small movement. Remember, stay out of pain, but it really does intensify. And the other direction, so just play with that a little bit. Narrow, and you can guess what the next one is. We're going to go wide stance. Good. So a little bit wider now. And we're going to try and keep our torso upright. So bend your knees. This is not for everybody. If your body will say yes to this, then go for it, because it really gets deeper into the groin, waking up, opening up those lymph nodes. We want the lymphatic drainage. We got to get things moving. That's it. Push those hips side to side, forward and back. Well done. Good. And come on up. Now we're going to incorporate our chair. This is for balance. So we opened up through here, but now we want to get it flushing, moving. We want that flow. So we're going to bring the knee across the body, up and down. Nice big circles. Okay? That's it. So every time we bring that up, you can feel how it comes and it creates that pumping pressure. The lymphatic system does not have a heart to do all the pumping like our circulatory system for our blood. Movement is how we get the lymphatic system going. So if we're not moving, the lymphatic system can become very stagnant. And that leads to all sorts of other health issues. There we go. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do knee circles. So I'll start on this side and knee up. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a circle. Again, stay in your comfort zone. And even if it's just little, it doesn't matter. So we're just doing some nice little circles and go the other direction. Good. And then I'm going to move my chair again. Knee circles. So we did hip circles. Now we're doing knee circles. We're doing those in both directions. Good. And so we brought compression up to this area and movement. So now we're going to open it up. So how we're going to do that is we're going to get into a split stance, and I want you to just rock back and forth. And when you rock forward, I want you to think about opening. I'll do it this side first so you can see. Opening the back hip, okay? Not to put any strain on the low back. So let's get that going, and I want you to swing your arms at the same time. There we go. Let's do 2 more. Good. And then I'll switch and we'll do the other side. There we go. It's just a nice rocking movement, but we're opening up the hip. And again, you're going to stay within your comfort zone. What works for you? Good. So we've worked all our way down. We're almost there. Now what we're going to do is some fire breath. So you can put your hands on your tummy if you'd like, and we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our belly. So we're going to inhale and the belly expands a little. And then when we exhale, we're going to pull our belly button up in and we're forcing the air out. So fire breathing looks like this. Okay, we're going to do 20. Ready? Here we go. 5. See if you can do it faster now. Here's 15. 5. Now big long breath. That brings heat and warmth to that belly area. Well done. Okay, so we've worked our way down. We even got to the ankles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bounce through our calves. And if you need to hang on, that's fine. If you can do it with your hands free, that's even better. So the calves have to pump up. That's why walking is a great exercise to do to help with the lymphatic system when you're deep breathing and you're moving the arms at the same time. So what I want you to do is just start shaking and bouncing. There, now bring your arms up overhead and just let them hang. Remember, there's lymphatic drainage coming down from them too. See if you can let your head relax a little bit, head and neck, get some good drainage. And you can really, really work through those calves. Feel like your calves are working. And bring that down and start to slow that down. All right, now just take a moment and see how you feel. You probably feel warmer. You might feel some tingling through your body. All right, that means you've woken things up. Your electric body, your energetic body is now feeling like it's in the flow and in the groove. I hope you've enjoyed this lymphatic drainage little exercise routine, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.